Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zandystorm, and I'm here to teach you Uplive host training. Welcome. Let's talk about Uplive. Uplive actually was launched in May 2016. Uplive is a live streaming that allows viewers to broadcast and view real-time videos via their smartphones. The platform's unique blockchain protocol will enable users the ability to send virtual gifts to content creators, which can then be exchanged for money. More than 290 million registered users since December 31st, 2021, from over 150 countries and regions have made Uplive the largest independent video social entertainment platform globally. Launched in 2016, the live video platform rapidly expanded operations to Asia Pacific, Middle East, and North America, Latin America, and other global hubs. Uplive allows live video hosts to broadcast to the world, sharing their talents and building connections in real time with users across the globe. Twitter recognizes Uplive as one of the most influential international brands in 2019. This goes out to all contracted hosts. A contracted host must sign a contract under an agency, union, or house. Make sure that you sign the contract. Screenshot the contract and send a copy to your agency leader. Now remember, no proof of contract, no pay. As a broadcaster, it is very important to find your UP ID and UID. Your UP ID is actually the one right there. An example is an example. Lynn Herbibe. That is her UP account, which is the UP ID. Now the other one is your UID. You can actually search your UID on the website. You go to http //up.live, and then you go visit that site. You go type your UP ID, and then the last numbers, that will be your UID. Now UID is like a certain number that is only designated towards you. It doesn't share around. You're the only one who have that number. Everyone has a unique number as well. And this is also another way to find the UID. You actually have to go to your profile page, and then you go and click this one right here, and then you go click copy link, and then you can find Messenger or anything, you can message it, and then you actually just copy paste it, and then this digit right here, this is mine. This is 114693817. That's actually my UID. That's unique number for me. That's my UID. Everybody has their own unique ID. Now, it is very important to follow Uplive rules and regulations. Uplive is one of the top live streaming apps in the US. It's an app where you can meet and make friends from around the world while earning money. However, there are some important guidelines that must be followed in order to keep the community safe and fun. The consequences of violating Uplive rules may include having your stream shut down, account, or device banned. Uplive community guidelines. In order to build a professional and fair community and increase quality content, the following violations are not allowed for contracted hosts on Uplive. We patrol the platform 24/7 and check replays on the back end to ensure the guidelines are followed. Any violation will result in stream closure, account suspension, or pay deduction. Here are some of the violations. Number 1, going live without sharing on social media. You must share your live streaming on your social media. This will help bring your fans and friends to stream, so this is a mandatory and a very important rule. Number 2, host is inactive, including but not limited to eyes clearly not looking at the screen. Please be present and engage with your audience. A lot of people make mistake on this one. They need to not just watch on their phone. They're streaming, but they're just on their phone. You need to stream and then interact. You're looking at the camera, eye-to-eye contact, talking to the audience. That's very important. Number 3, no interaction more than 3 minutes away from the camera. Doing things that have nothing to do with the stream, such as watching TV and looking at your phone frequently, are a violation. Always greet your viewers. Even if it's just a number, guys, you need to greet your viewers and thank them for their support. Putting on makeup during the stream while ignoring your chat, eating without interaction, smoking on screen, drinking alcohol, streaming while intoxicated, and doing drugs on stream are violations. Number 5, discussing contracts, salary, and unions. That is not allowed. Speak negatively about other users or staff members is a violation. Number 7, performing without interacting with the audience. Find a creative way to engage while you're performing. Number 8, messy indoor background. We don't want to watch you having a messy background. So you're paid as a professional streamer, right? You're a contracted host. Therefore, we want a pleasant view, pleasant you, and then a very interactive you. We want something productive you. Number 9, the live content of the specified type of host does not match the agreed content. Let's say right now, if I'm gonna go stream and I want to do a talk show, therefore I will title anything something like "Join my talk show," like that. And then if you're doing a cooking show, tell us what you're cooking. Like I'm baking cake right now. I'm cooking fish right now. Like make the content the content and your taglines, like align together. If you're dancing, tell us, "I'm dancing right now, I'm doing Zumba." That could be your title. Another person is streaming instead of the contracted host. We don't allow that. Guys, make sure that you are the one that's streaming on the account that you are signed with. We don't want other faces on that account, but you who signed the contract, is only you what we want to watch in there. Number 11, network is unstable. Number 12, minors on screen. Number 13, pornography, nudity. We don't allow that. Number 14, for male topless without water, pool, ocean, river, visible around is ground for violation. Swimwear, swimsuit without water, pool, ocean, river, visible around is ground for violation. Meaning to say, if you're wearing swimsuit, make sure it's appropriate. What you wear is an appropriate place. Like you doing swimming in a swimming pool, of course you're gonna wear a swimsuit, right? So there's that example. Over 10 duplicate accounts will be a $25 deduction. Duplicate accounts means using one device, log in into over 10 contracts host account. So 10 accounts, all contracted in one device. That's a big no-no. Or one host account linked or related to other host account. Number 17, if host country is in the US backend but login IP is in PH, they will be paid as a PH host, but the cash out rate will be US cash out rate. This is where we look for identification. If you're from the US, we look for that one, that you're really in the US, so you get the US rate. And if you're from the Philippines, you will get the PH rate. We may spot check your stream from back end replay at salary review period. If there is a violation found, we reserve the right to apply fines and penalties. We appreciate all your efforts in making Uplive a safe and fun community. Comply with the community guidelines. Use the best photo, no lingerie, no revealing outfits, no naked photo, no kids in the photo, no shirtless man, no cigarettes, no weapons. Here are the example of a clear headshot. Another clear headshot examples. Benefits of having a clear headshot photo. You will be then featured in the hot list. And then with that, you can attract a lot of viewers. So make sure you have a clear headshot that's very pleasant to look at. Bad examples of photo. I mean, you can see it yourself. What are bad examples, right? There you go. All the inappropriate. We don't want that on Uplive. Acceptable photos. 95%. A lot of people want to put logo to represent their agency. That's fine. Just make sure you only put 5% logos or tiny writings, and make sure 95% is your face. We want to see your beautiful face, guys. Effective broadcasting time. 10 effective broadcasting days and 30 effective broadcasting hours. A minimum of 60 minutes per day must be achieved. Otherwise, we will not count it as a valid broadcast day. Each broadcast must last a minimum of 5 minutes to add valid time to the broadcaster's valid time for the month and towards his daily valid day. The new avatar streaming does not count towards valid time. Broadcasting time is counted towards the day when the broadcast ends. You start your broadcast on a Sunday, the particular broadcast ends Monday morning, and the time only counts towards Monday. Remember, we follow Beijing time zone. Here's a pop quiz. Sam started broadcasting at 11:30 Beijing time on February 10th for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Then after 2 hours, she broadcasted again for 20 minutes. Could you please tell us how many broadcasting days and hours were achieved? Here's the answer. 1 valid day for February 11th. 10th is not a valid day because it is less than 60 minutes. 30 valid minutes on 10th and 1 hour valid and 35 minutes on the 11th. How to check host hours and days. Checking streaming data. This is very important. You go to host center and then you go click more, and then this is the only two that is allowed: video stream time and video effective stream days. These are the only thing that matters as a contracted host. Remember, you will be paid once you complete the 3 requirements. It has to be the 3 requirements: 30 hours, 10 days, and Ucoins quota. You have to achieve this 3. If you're missing one, we're not going to pay you. There's no payment going to happen. So make sure you do 3 requirements. Always remember as well that we follow Beijing time zone. This is a quick tip in order for you to catch what days, hours, minutes left before a reset. You go to your host center. You go click the top fans, and then you go to daily. At the daily, you can see 13 hours and 52 minutes. This is an example, guys, okay? And then on the monthly rank, you can actually see the days left, hours left, and minutes left. On this example, it's 25 days, 13 hours, and 51 minutes. You can actually use this as a contracted host to check out how many days left in a month, how many hours left before reset. Let's talk about equipment. It would be nice to have all of these, but I know not everybody have all of these. But the most important one is a cell phone. It would be better if you have all of these gadgets like microphone, audio interface, light, backdrop, because it will make your stream more pleasant, like more easy and pleasing to look at. But that's entirely up to you. But it is a prerequisite to have a cell phone. It's very important because that's how you stream. Now let's talk about cashing out. This is the fun part, guys. Hard work. Your hard work pays off. We have 4 options for cashing out, but at the moment we have a big pause for Hyperwallet, so don't go to Hyperwallet yet. Don't use that yet. We have PayPal that's active right now. We have Payoneer, and we have Virtual Card. Now let's explain more about this. Let's talk about cashing out. Cashing out, you can actually go to Host Center, and then you go click to My Ucoins, and then you go click Cash Out. And under Cash Out, My Ucoins, you then go click Cash Out. Cash Out. Cash Out now. And then on this part, then on the next screen, it says Withdraw Ucoins. You can start binding. You can choose PayPal, Payoneer. No Hyperwallet for now. Then Virtual Card. You can choose either or. It depends on what you like. So anyway, you make sure you have a valid phone number, so because that's what you use for the verification code. It will ask for a valid phone number. And then you can choose however much you want, but the initial cash out amount is $25, and you have to be a level 5. Make sure you get the verification code. You copy the verification code, you put it on the verification spot right there, and then click confirm cash out. Now let's talk about UpPay Philippines. UpPay Philippines is a great option for Filipinos when you want to cash out, because we actually have a connection with e-wallet now, GCash, PayMaya, and GrabPay. And this is actually faster. It happens only a day or 2 days, and you get your money. And we with lesser rate fee. So you go ahead and click cash out, and then you can choose virtual card. That's the UpPay, UPPAY, UpPay. And then on this part, it's very important to write the correct first name, last name, email. Preferable pay is either you could choose e-wallet, GCash, PayMaya, GrabPay. Make sure you put the valid phone number in here, because that's where you get your verification code, right? So let's move on to the withdrawal. So you withdraw however much money you want, whatever pleases you, as long as you have the capacity to do so, which is your level 5 above, and then you have $25 above, I believe. Yeah, it should say in there it's $25 actually. There it is. And then once you do, it should give you a confirmation code to the phone number that you've put in here, and then you put the verification code, and then you click OK. Then you just have to wait for the money to arrive on your either GCash, e-wallet, PayMaya, or GrabPay. In USA, it's quite different. We use the same pattern, but we don't have the option that the Philippines has, that they have the GrabPay, PayMaya. We don't have that. We only have the UpPay Visa debit commercial card. That's the only one we got. So when you click that as an option, you can actually use the UpPay card that works anywhere. Online Visa is where the online Visa is accepted. You will not get any virtual card on this one. It's going to be a sorry, you will only get a virtual card on this one. You won't get an actual card, okay? Let me make that clear. Only a virtual card, not the actual card. Let's talk about network and making friends. There's a lot of ways here on Uplive. The first thing we do is that we can join Party Live. Party Live. You use Party Live? Make friends with Party Live. You can also do Battle PK. Oh my God, you can use Battle PK. It's one way to make friends, right? And also you can do solo live stream. Don't forget to interact. See, he's very interactive. Now let's talk about content. There's a lot of content. Whichever you prefer and you're more comfortable with, go for it. You have painting, you have singing, you have cooking, you have makeup, you have dancing. Always make sure to acknowledge your supporters.
Right now it's
give them thank yous and be grateful.
5-1.
And it is a must, a very important thing to do for a contracted host to turn on the auto reply. Now, how to turn on the auto reply? You actually have to go to the host center, and then you go down in the feature box, and then you go click auto reply. In your auto reply, you can actually customize it the way, however you want. You can write notes, a little picture of thank yous. It depends on what you feel like. It is a must. You have to turn on your auto reply, guys. Let's talk about OBS streaming on Uplive. Make sure you get whitelisted. Talk to your agency leader about getting whitelisted. The agency leader will then submit that to their BD. Knowledge is power. Be knowledgeable about OBS. Learn how to use OBS first before doing OBS on Uplive. You can actually go to YouTube and learn how to use OBS first before you do the connection between Uplive and OBS. This is the diagram on how to connect OBS to Uplive. Once you're whitelisted, you actually can see the word PC stream. Now, number one, you go to this one, you copy the codes right here and then the address, and then you go to your computer, you actually add, copy paste that in number 2 right here. Diagram shows right there. And then you click OK. After you click OK, you go then start streaming. And then after you start streaming, you go back to your phone and then confirm start streaming. Now remember, read this. Please confirm you have successfully streamed with your PC, meaning to say you already done number 4. You already start streaming. And then you click confirm to start streaming. Voila. There you have it. Your OBS streaming with Uplive. You could actually use StreamYard as well. It's the same pattern. You just make sure that you copy this information to the settings where there's a connector connecting. You go to your settings and you click custom. Yep. And then you click and paste that information to there, and then click OK, and then start streaming. And then don't forget to click confirm start streaming. There you have it. And if you have any questions, please do message me on Telegram. Don't hesitate to ask anything. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much. You can actually find us on Telegram, Zandystorm, Lynn, Herbie Bay, at Beautiful Boxers. At Beautiful Boxer, not Boxers. And email me at zandra.tan@asiainnovations.com. There you have it, guys. I hope you have a great learning experience on this Uplive host training. And thank you so much. Uplive, live it up!